actually, no, shut up.
No.
Can you shut your mouth for a minute?
No.
Because I actually work in the ghetto. I see the people.
Do you know why they're in that
Go and I
position?
see these people.
Do you understand the systematic and historical reason for why they're in that position?
They don't care. All they want to do is be ghetto.
No.
Yes, there's some that don't, and there's good people.
No.
Most of them just want to suck off the system or do something bad like drugs or gangs. And that's all
they have been oppressed. They have not been given the same opportunities you have had.
They do, and there's plenty of black people.
No, they don't, Dad.
There's plenty of
and you not recognizing that as an issue is the reason why it's still continuing today.
I see them all over. There's all kinds of successful people that are of color. It doesn't matter what color, brown, white.
But it's a lot harder for them to get to that position.
It doesn't matter. When they do, they're fine. But there's always filthy animals. And that's
you're calling people of color.
Yes, people have been told to stay quiet, follow the crowd, and never question the people around them. But what happens when a new generation decide they have heard enough of the silence? Across social media, videos, interviews, and personal stories are gaining attention as young people begin speaking openly about issues that previous generations often avoided discussing. And according to many online commentators, the moment MAGA carrying young white kids are breaking the silence, the conversation gain change, and some believe the system is feeling the pressure. In just a few moments, I will show you some reaction clips so you can hear what people are saying for yourself, because the reaction to this conversation have been absolutely fascinating.
I'm realizing that my black family, my African American family, side of the family, my dad and his family, had a very different way of interacting than my quote unquote white side of the family with the world in this way. In that, if my white side of the family was mistreated in some way, they had no problem saying, "Excuse me, you will not treat me like this." Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Example, restaurant, bad service, or not even bad service, mistake. "Excuse me, you made a mistake. Thank you."
Yeah, you'll fix this now.
That wasn't the other side of the family. Just
yeah, it'd be fine. Just leave it.
Fine. Just leave it.
Yeah,
we just eat it.
We just won't come back.
What? Yeah. That is so interesting.
So what you see high self-esteem, right? So in your normal average white community, you see high self-esteem and high confidence, right? The value of myself to know, no, I'm worth more than this. I value myself more than this, and you're going to value me equal or above my own value.
And it's not even wrong.
Myself. It's not. It's actually right.
Yeah, even it's a good thing.
Even if we do esteem ourselves, we don't have enough esteem to demand it of other people.
I think there is a difference between esteem and confidence too, because
there is.
Because I am in a class right now doing statistics on all the children, all different colored children. African American children measure the highest out of every single community in the United States for projecting confidence.
Yeah. So so in this,
I am a king and a queen. Like I gotta ask every black child at school, they know they are kings.
But that's not the question.
But that's not the esteem.
No, and that's not the issue. It's not that I don't know that I'm not, like, I'm a father of 7 and I know that, and you better respect me for that. But if somebody says, "How much are you worth?" That's a question mark to me. Like, I don't know how, not only do I not know what the answer is, I don't know how to answer that question. Like, I don't know how to tell you I'm valued at this.
It's just a totally different way of navigating life.
I know I don't understand your experience.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I have never had to live it.
Come on now.
I can sympathize. Yes. And I can recognize when things are wrong. For instance, if a black man or woman should never be afraid for their life, for getting pulled over for speeding.
Come on now, come on.
But I have never lived in that fear.
Come on now, come on.
No black man or woman should ever be reluctant to walk outside for fear of racial profiling.
Come on, tell it.
But I have never been racially profiled.
That's right. Come on now.
No black man or woman should ever expect to go to jail in their lifetime because of the color of their skin.
Come on now.
But I have never lived in that expectancy. And this is why I don't believe in the phrase, "I don't see color."
That's right.
One, to say you don't see color is a lie. We're different. We can all see that. But 2, and way more importantly, to deny the differences in our skin is to deny the differences in our privilege. I'm going to say that again because I think it's worth repeating. To deny the differences in our skin is to deny the differences in our privilege. And that leads me to my next point. To deny the differences in our color is to promote ignorance. Ignorance is the reason that systemic racism and oppression is allowed to exist in this country.
That's good. That's good.
So why am I here? Why am I up here speaking?
Come on, tell them, sister.
I'm going to talk on about 3 things. One of those is change, the other is ignorance, and one is discomfort. I'll get there.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Broadly speaking, why am I here? Because I want change. But let me speak on that for a second. Because I think a lot of people want change. I think a lot of people say they want change, but let me clarify. I think a lot of white people think they want change. But here's the thing about that. In order for there to be a true and genuine change, for you, for the black community, for people of color, there has to be an equal and requited amount of change for white privilege.
Yes, right.
And that is something that white people don't want to think about. They don't want to admit that. White people don't want to acknowledge the head start we have in life just for being born this color. You know what? That is willful ignorance.
Put it on front line.
Willful ignorance is what allows oppression to continue in this country.
Together we stand. That's it.
So I'm going to talk on ignorance for a second. I think one of the biggest things that allows ignorance to continue is our education system.
There it is, baby.
Ma'am, our education system.
Yes, ma'am.
And what I mean by that is our education is a white man's education.
It is.
It is a white man's history.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell it.
Why does that matter? Again, like I said, I can recognize when something is wrong. And that is wrong. Why? Because when you tell that history, the history that excludes black history and black culture and the black experience, you allow white people to think that nothing is wrong. And when that happens, you allow white people to think, well, it was bad back then, but it's not bad now. Hell no.
That's right.
It's bad now. In fact, some might say it's worse because this is systemic oppression.
That's right.
This is institutional oppression. This is oppression that is not overt, but it is just as powerful, and we are able to hide it. And I have more to say. If you want to hear all of it, please come out Saturday.
We'll be there.
Thank you. We appreciate it. But no, the reason I'm here is because I stand by you. I support you. I love each and every one of you out here. We are brothers and sisters to the day we die. And this is not my time to have my voice heard, but I will use my voice for you. I promise.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know this pain firsthand. I grew up around the system. I've seen its cracks. I've seen its blind spots. And I've seen its devastating consequences. And today, my own siblings remain caught in the very system that once failed me. Mr. Speaker, the scars of a broken childhood never fade. Children in our care do not need sympathy. They need action. The damage is already done, but we still have time. Time to rewrite the future for every child who still hopes for safety, for love, and for a home.
This is actually a really good question. In 4th grade, I moved into a new neighborhood basically, and at the same time, another family was moving into a house, a couple houses down and around the corner, and they ended up being my second family. Like, they accepted me even though I was some white kid, right? This black family moved in. I was some white kid with glasses, chubby, kind of nerdy, right? Moved in. And they accepted me into their home, fed me, had me over for sleepovers, loved me just like their own children, right? And I mean my best friend and his 2 older brothers who are my brothers too. His mom's basically my mom, his aunt's my aunt, his grandma my grandma, right? You know, his cousins are my cousins, right? And there's just different love there. And so I'm so very thankful that I met them. And so ever since 4th grade, I've, grew up with them, went to school with them my whole life, and been very close to them. They are my family. And so one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about what I speak about is because when people you love and people you care about go through things on a daily basis and their life is in more danger because of the color of their skin, it pisses me off. It makes me passionate to do everything I can to change the world.
One of the most interesting developments in recent years has been the growing willingness of young of younger generations to share their perspective publicly. Through social media, podcasts, interview, and online discussion, many young people are expressing opinions that sometimes differ from those of their families, community, or political group. That's why convention connected to headlines like MAGA Karen, young white kids are breaking the silence and the system is feeling the pressure have attracted so much attention online. For supporters of these ideas, this discussion represents a shift in how young people engage with politics, culture, and social issues. Of course, every generation experiences change. What one generation sees as tradition, another generation see as something that deserve re-examination. That's not unique to any political movement or community. It's something that has happened throughout history. And internet has amplified this conversation in way previous generations never experienced. A single video, interview, or social media post can spark nationwide discussion overnight. Young voices that once might have gone unheard now have platforms capable of reaching millions of people. And that's where the debate becomes especially interesting. Some people see this conversation as evidence of social progress. Others view them as sign of growing division, regardless of where someone stands. There is no denying that young voices are becoming increasingly influential in shaping public discussion. Before we continue, I want to take a moment to thank every single one of you watching this channel, whether you have been supporting this community from the beginning or you are watching for the first time. Your support means the world to me. Every comment, every like, every share, and every discussion help this channel continue growing. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you.
What do you think of black people?
I don't like them.
Why?
I really don't. Because I just think that they're always looking out to make trouble.
No, I can't let you right up there.
You best better turn around, y'all. Let's go back. It is the new boy running with that.
We were riding down this block, and these white people start saying, "Get out of here, niggas. You know, get out of my neighborhood. Don't come to this neighborhood." Then they start hitting on her, throwing rocks and everything else. Throwing rocks. Because we were in their neighborhood.
We went on a bike hike to McDonald's. We didn't mean to bother anybody.
We had a nice
saw a parade, we saw a gathering, so we went down there to see what was happening. I didn't even know people around here were like that. I've never experienced anything like this in my life.
And I was sure what she had. It hit me with that rock. I would pick up the rock right next to me and hit him right dead in his face. I say niggas are doing everything. They always say we're doing everything, right? We didn't, every time the white people come down the block, we don't push them out their neighborhood and throw rocks and start hitting them. We don't bother the white people around our neighborhood, but when we get in a white neighborhood, they just push us out.
Yeah. Everybody with us, they said we're nothing, you know, we're a piece of dirt, dogs. I mean, that's the way you treat an animal. I mean, God, we're human beings. Yeah. You don't treat other people like that. It's just wrong. Black, white, I don't care. A person is a person. Skin should have no bearing on how you treat a person. That's just wrong.
I hate their goddamn guts.
You don't hate them. I can't say that I hate them. I can't say that it's totally the kids' fault. I mean, I'm sure their parent had some bearing on the way they feel and everything else. I think it's just the system. I don't know.
How did this terrible thing affect your children? When they ask you these things, why? What do you tell them?
They are good and bad in every people, every race, regardless. Tell them that we just happen to be amongst a few people whose minds are warped. And I'm not going to teach them that, regardless of how many bombs they put at this house. I'm not going to teach my children hate.
Black people are not
treated fairly as white people. It's not fair. Are we white people? Yes, we.
The relief on that young man's face when he found out that he was a white person, incredible. And I don't know about you, but when he said, phew, I felt that so much. And it's such an incredible thing to witness how easy it is to acknowledge your privilege with a simple phew. That child will put an end to racism. And he is now my white ally.
Yeah, you're white.
From what?
Did you just figure out you were white?
No, like the real white. Just like the flashlight.
Well, because you're white, honey.
From what?
Because God made you white.
No, I'm not supposed to be this way.
What are you doing?
Wash the white off.
You can't wash the white off.
It's like spray paint.
Boy, it's not like spray paint. You are white.
It's like the white in colors.
Both white?
It kind of looks like that white.
All right, listen.
Toilet white.
Listen, turn my sink off.
It kind of looks like the toilet white.
Turn my sink off.
No, I'm washing the white off.
Boy.
Oh, you stupid white.
What did you say, Danny?
I hate white skin.
Why?
Because mine's like really bad.
White is really bad?
Yeah.
What color do you want to be?
Black.
You want to be black?
Yeah, but brown, like this.
Oh my god. I just realized. Oh my god, come here. I didn't even realize. I just realized what this is. Michonne, oh, come here. Why? Yeah. Oh my god, Lane.
Why are you sad?
Because I keep getting burned and yeah, that's just getting burned. Not me. My nose and my bone has burn on it.
So you keep getting sunburn. So what do you want to do? You want to be black so you don't burn?
Yeah.
Like Amira?
Yeah. Amira's so fat right now.
Amira's so black right now?
Like Daddy.
Like Daddy? It's okay. You're perfect the way you are. It just happens that your sister's darker and she doesn't burn. It's okay. Okay? You don't need to cry. Okay?
But I want to be dark already.
You want to be dark. But you're still black.
I'm not black so much.
But you want to be darker. Okay. And how do we do that?
Just stay inside longer and then we will get back.
All right. No more crying, okay?
I am getting fat because inside is making me fat.
Okay. The inside's making you black. And you want to be black, right?
Mm.
You don't want to be Mexican?
No.
No.
I want to be black.
Okay. But you're black and Mexican.
Well, I just want to be fat.
Okay. You're black. Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
Hey, what did you tell Cora you want to be when you grow up?
Black.
You want to be black when you grow up? Why do you want to be black when you grow up?
Because I love being black.
You love people who are black?
Yeah, black is rough.
It's what?
Black is rough.
It's rough?
No, black is...
I don't even think he knows what he said.
Black is what?
Black, it's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, but saying good.
You were saying good?
Yeah, what am I?
You're white.
Hey, hey, over there.
So unfortunately, you can't be black when you grow up. But you can have lots of friends who are black.
You can respect black and,
yeah,
not
that's
be
good.
mean.
I think it's really cute that you want to be black when you grow up.
It is.
It's also
kind of weird.
My hair's brown.
No, maybe he has just
It's not brown slash.
Yeah, maybe he did make
My eyebrows?
Yeah.
They're brown.
Alright. Now sign.
No, I gotta do homework.
I am my own person. I am a strong black woman.
So, after a very brief but very careful consideration and deliberations, the Black Council would like to make the following trades for this little princess. Candace Owens, Kanye West, Paris Denard, Clarence Thomas, Larry Elder, and Jesse Lee Peterson. Bonus trade for Rachel Dolezal. Y'all can have her trifling ass back.
We, the white delegation, respectfully decline your initial trade offer on the grounds that it seems a little lopsided. Candace and Kanye would be a PR nightmare for us. And with respect to Rachel Dolezal, we don't really know what to do with her. We are willing to consider a trade agreement where you keep all the people that you named, but you agree to invite us to one cookout a year. In return, we agree not to bring anything containing raisins. And how is that even necessary? The raisins don't even go in that. In return, you don't have to eat anything containing raisins. We would also like to know the secret ingredient used in Miss Linda's Yakima and Larry Reeves's sauce. We promise we won't tell anyone what. It's not fucking raisins. You've got to let this go. Please let us know if this trade is agreeable.
And this guy told me I'm an illegal immigrant, even though I was born in America. He said Trump is gonna get me and send me back to where I used to live, and I was born in America. I don't live anywhere else. It makes me really sad that how they just control their power like that. They think they have power, and it's just not nice.
What do you think about that? It's really mean. I can see some tears in your eyes.
I feel sick.
Yeah, it's sickening that someone else would say that to somebody. Let me ask you, what would you do if you heard that on the soccer field or like at the playground?
Stand up.
Stand up for him? Yeah. Would you feel confident and comfortable standing up, or do you think it might feel uncomfortable and maybe a little scary?
A little scary.
A little bit of both.
Because if they're older than me, they can threaten me too.
If they're older and bigger than you. Would you like me to help you know what to say so maybe you feel a little more confident standing up if you ever hear anything like that? Okay, you can say, that's racist. Do you remember what racist means?
What does racist mean?
Remember how we talked about like racism for segregation and stuff like that? People think they're better than someone else just because they have lighter skin than them.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So do you think the person who was saying those mean things to that little boy thought they were better than him because they had lighter skin than him? Maybe their eyes look differently than his.
Or maybe they're just angry or something.
They're just angry, yeah. They have a lot of anger and hate in their heart. So it's important that you say that's racist. It's important that that person understands that that is racism. What you are saying right now is racist, right? And then the next thing you could say is, stop. That's not okay. Right? Because it's not, ever. And you don't have to say a lot, because you know what the most important part of all of that is that little boy who was kindness, right? The most important part is that little boy who's crying in that video knows that he has someone who's safe around him, someone who cares about him, and someone who's willing to stand up for him and be kind to him. So when you see, if you ever hear anything like that, you can say, stop, that's racist, go away, leave him alone. And then should you walk away from the child who was just talked to like that? What should you do next to help him?
Comfort. You should tell him that
Comfort
was
him.
wrong.
Tell him that was wrong, yeah.
And make sure that he's okay.
Check on him. Now you guys know what to do, right? You know the most important part of that is the person who's being targeted, who doesn't feel safe because someone else is being mean and racist to him, right?
I feel like that before. There's been a lot of older kids that's done that to me.
Okay, but not been racist to you.
Yeah.
That's different. Maybe been mean to you before.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have. I've witnessed it and had to step in to help you, right? So now you guys know what to do. You can feel confident when if you ever witness something like that. You can step in and stop the other person. And then it's very important to turn to that child, whether you know him or not, right? It may be a friend of yours. It may be someone you don't know who just happens to be at the playground or on the soccer field with you, right? And turn to them and stay with them and check on them. Because at that moment, they feel scared. They feel alone. They feel maybe judged a little bit. So they need someone to help them feel safe and like a friend and comforted. Okay? And I want you to know that this isn't just happening because Trump is president, right? This has happened in our country forever. And so every generation, the hope is that it gets a little better and a little better and a little better. And you guys get to be a part of helping make it a little better. Okay? Thanks for doing this with me. It's an important conversation to have.
Ask you something?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Which one of these baby dolls is your favorite? This one? I knew you were gonna say that. What's her name? Lilac? That's pretty. What about her name? Ava. If I was to ask you, are they different? Do they look different?
They're both my girls.
They're both your girls? What makes them look different though? What makes them look different? How do they look different?
Her has a hat and her has hair.
Oh, she has a hat and she has hair. Oh, okay. So as you can see, she doesn't see color in these two baby dolls. She only sees two little girls. Parents,
Yeah.
stop picking toys for your kids.
Yeah.
Let them pick their own, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, racism isn't born, it's taught.
This new generation is so soft, says the same people who were crying 50 years ago over having to share a water fountain with a black person.
Stephen, now that was a good point. You said something then. Perspective is everything. Clearly, you made a great point. Good job.
What's wrong?
Why?
Why what?
Why did they kill him?
Kill who?
Martin Luther King.
It's okay. I'll explain to you later, okay? I'll explain to you later, okay? You don't need to get upset. I already told you how great he was, right? Now you read it, and he's dead. That's a long time ago. I want you to calm down, and then me and you are going to have a discussion. I'm going to tell you why, okay? But he was a great man. You don't need to cry.
At the end of the day, conversations like this remind us that change often begins with people who are willing to break up. Throughout history, new generations have challenged assumptions, questioned long-held belief, and introduced fresh perspective into public debate. That's why so many people are paying attention when discussion emerge around topics like MAGA carrying young white kids are breaking the silence and the system is feeling the pressure. Whether someone agree or disagree, with this discussion, they highlight an important reality. Younger generations are increasingly participating in conversations that reshape society. What is particularly fascinating is how technology has transformed this progress in the past. Major institutions control much of the public conversation. Today, individuals with a smartphone can reach audiences larger than many traditional media organizations. That shift has created opportunity, challenges, an entire new form of public engagement. But perhaps the most important lesson is this. Meaningful conversation require listening as well as speaking. It's easy to dismiss people who disagree with us. It's harder but often more productive to understand why they believe what they believe. As this debate continues to evolve, one thing remains certain. Society grows stronger when people are willing to engage respectfully, share ideas openly, and remain curious about different perspectives. And that's one reason I am so grateful for this community. You continue to show up, share your thoughts, challenge ideas respectfully, and contribute to conversation that matters. I truly appreciate every single one of you for being here. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think younger generations are changing the political and cultural conversation in meaningful ways? Or do you think social media simply amplify voices that were already there? Let me know your thoughts in the comment below because your perspective really matters. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all post notifications so you never miss another discussion. Share this video with your loved friends and family, and let us continue building one of the most engaged community in YouTube. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will see you all in my next video.